What's up, guys? NBA Talk, February 25th, 2018. Sunday basketball for you. Here to talk about the Spurs versus the Cavaliers game that went down not too long ago. So here it is. The Spurs won the game 110 to 94. Very competitive game from both teams. Good things, bad things. So let's just get into it. Spurs, how they won was basically they played smart and they played consistent. Their defense was consistent. Their offense was like in the first part of the game, it was more of 3-point shooting. They were making their 3-point shots. Patty Mills a little bit because he didn't have the best game. Uh, Murray was doing some good things. Kyle Anderson was doing some good things. You got that boy Forbes doing some good things, and Danny Green shooting the ball pretty damn good. Coming off the bench too, that's a very good thing. Well, letting more people, more fresher faces take over. That's what I see from Greg Popovich doing right now. He needs to compensate over the fact that Kawhi Leonard might not be coming back to the Spurs anytime soon. So he's trying to switch things up, and it seemed to be working very, very well because they desperately need that offense to kick in, and they were doing that. First half was 3-point shooting. Second half, especially in the fourth quarter, where they were creating lanes, so they were driving into the paint. They were getting all their shots inside the paint. A lot of them, Murray especially, doing some good things inside the paint. They didn't need Tony Parker. He only played for 14 minutes. He didn't take a single shot. Ginobili didn't play. Rudy Gay didn't have the best game tonight. I forgot that he even exists on the team, really. So, yeah, even with all the mishaps with their offense was still competent. They were consistent. That was the opposite for the Cavaliers in the second half, where they could not get any shots. The first half, they were getting shots, and they were looking like they can outplay the Spurs anytime. Um, their transition was very, very good, and they kept it a little bit going in the second half, but they were not making shots. Basically, their transition was good in the beginning. Their rebounding was good at the beginning. What else? Their 3-point shooting a little bit, but unfortunately, the 3-point shooting became a big burden. They shot 8 for 34 from the 3-point range, 23% from the 3-point range. Very, very horrendous. Comparing to the Spurs, 47% from the 3-point range. Obviously, the Spurs shot better than the Cavaliers, like I keep saying. They were just missing shots. They were competitive. Their transition was good. It's just that they could not get a shot for themselves. LeBron James, at one point in the third quarter, had to pick up the load, put up a lot of points. He took the most shots with 25. There's only one other person, and that was Jordan Clarkson, who was hot too. He shot more than 10 times. Everybody else were under there. So Ronnie Hood didn't take so many shots. George Hill didn't take many shots. J.R. Smith didn't take any shots. So yeah, that was a big problem for the Cavaliers tonight. Their defense started to slack off because they're starting to allow the Spurs to really get into it. Larry Nance Jr. was a very good player for the Cavaliers tonight. His pick and rolls, his screening was very, very good. His rebounding, well, to a small amount, were very, very pivotal for the team. His block shots were very good, blocking lanes inside the paint. That was the case for the first half. The second half, foul trouble, getting the fouls in, and he could not stop it. And even when he was on the court, could not stop him. And so that was pretty much it. They just couldn't make those shots, and they had the opportunities to do so, but they just couldn't. The Spurs could, and they did. So yeah, that's pretty much it to say. The status: LaMarcus Aldridge, 27 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. Most of them coming from inside the paint. Got to the free throw line a lot of times. He was 9 for 20 from the field, 9 for 10 from the free throw line. No threes. Kyle Anderson, 10 points. 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 block shots, and 2 steals. Especially that one on LeBron James. That was clean. I don't know why he was complaining for a foul, though. Paul Gasol dunking on people. 11 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, plus 16 on the court. The best player on the court. Patty Mills, 11 points. What's his name? Murray, 13 points, 6 assists, 9 rebounds, 4 steals, and 3 block shots. Having a very good game for himself. Forbes with 12 points and 22 points from Danny Green. Not normal from him, but his 3-point shooting was very, very normal. Made 5 three-pointers tonight. 44 rebounds, 22 assists, and only 9 turnovers tonight. So good job for the Spurs team. Cavaliers, you had LeBron James, 14 from 25 from the field, 33 points, 13 rebounds, 9 assists. He had a very good third quarter trying to keep the team afloat. He turned the ball over 6 times, but it is what it is. Osman, foul trouble. He was 1 for 6, 4 personal fouls in this game. Tristan Thompson started off pretty good, but slacked off the rest of the way. 13 points, 6 points. George Hill, only 2 points. He was 1 for 7. J.R. Smith was 1 for 8 from the field. And then off the bench, you have Jeff Green, 14 points tonight, and 17 points from Jordan Clarkson. Very good job from Jordan Clarkson. He was very, very fantastic, and he should be second option. Like, if he come off the bench, when he's on the court, he should be a primary scorer for the team. Like, get him going. Because it seems like they can follow his direction, especially when Jeff Green is on the court. The transition is very, very good. So they had to keep that up with Jordan Clarkson. He's doing some good things. Larry Nance Jr. played 15 minutes, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, 2 block shots. I love his defense. I love his screens, his rebounding. He does a lot for the defense and create openings for the offense. And then you have people like Ronnie Hood, only 6 points. He only took 6 shots. I wish he took more. He only played he played 28 minutes. He had to take more shots. He had to get over that hump. Kyle Korver, 2 for 7 from the field, 2 for 7 from the 3-point range, 6 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 steals. And they shot 41% from the field, 47 rebounds, out-rebounded the Spurs, 18 assists, closer to the Spurs, and 15 turnovers, which is they couldn't handle the ball well. So that's it. Spurs go up. They're 36-25, and this ends the 4-game winning streak for the Cavaliers. 35 wins and 24 losses they are in. I believe they are still in the 3rd place or 3rd or 4th place in the Eastern Conference, so not really a slack off. So that's it. Peace.